Recap. I'm Todd Schlegel.
I'm Melissa Leftport.
And I'm Jasmine Lassiter.
And this is your news. I'm sure you've all been hearing recently about the robberies that have been going on in dorm rooms here on campus. People are leaving their dorm rooms unlocked, and people are sneaking in the middle of the night and taking things. So from now on, try to keep your suite door locked at all times. Don't let people you don't know into the buildings. And if you see a suspicious character around that you've never seen before, call 911 and you'll be directed to UPD and you can let them know.
Also, when going downtown, make sure to be careful. There have reportedly been 6 robberies in the past week. Yesterday, a 30-year-old woman was wrestled to the ground as her backpack was ripped off her back containing over $200. Police say they have no leads to these robberies, so make sure you're careful.
So Governor Patterson, the governor of our wonderful state, New York State, has announced that the state of New York faces a $1.7 billion budget deficit and a $13.3 billion shortfall for the fiscal year beginning in April 1st, 2008. The Daily News reports that 15 agencies have actually failed to meet Patterson's demands for cuts, leaving the state with $271 million short of his $1.1 billion goal. However, Jeffrey Gordon, Patterson's budget spokesman, argues that most agencies actually met or exceeded the target.
Staying with a little political news, the Senate runoff elections in Georgia are finally over. The Republican senator, now a Republican senator for Georgia, is Saxby Chambliss. This victory for the Republicans means that the Democrats will not be getting their hopeful supermajority in the Senate seat of 60 seats for Democrats. The current numbers for the Senate look as if they are 56 Democrats, 41 Republicans, 2 independents, and 1 still undecided in Minnesota.
As President Bush's second term comes to an end, he sat down for an interview regarding the economy, stating that he is sorry that this is happening and doesn't like that people are losing their money and their jobs. He also states that his biggest regret as president is the failure of intelligence on the war in Iraq.
In more political news, a man who lived a few doors down from Bill and Hillary Clinton was sentenced 25 years to life yesterday for killing his wife. The judge said, "You are a master of deceit who contrived a diabolical plan to murder your wife for your own financial gain." He was convicted 2 months ago of second-degree murder in the death of his 55-year-old wife, Peggy. She was shot in the back of the head in November of 2006 as the couple drove home. He also shot himself to make sure that people thought that there was another shooter involved. Prosecutor says that he killed his wife to get her insurance policy, which was worth nearly $900,000.
Taking it up to a little bit of a lighter news right now, those of you who maybe around campus have trouble talking to girls around here, there's a new book for advice written by a 9-year-old child that's currently being published by Hartford College. The child gives many pieces of advice, such as don't be a show-off, don't draw too much attention to yourself, and try to be the smartest guy in class. He's based all his observations off all his data off of observations that he's made on the playground at school. And this is a 9-year-old boy who I believe at that point is in 4th grade. I didn't think about anything like that in 4th grade. But rumor is that he's currently working on a second book called How to Talk to Moms.
And hopefully some Albany students will read that book.
Hopefully.
Should be interesting.
Tonight in New York City, as the holiday season is in full gear, the Rockefeller Center will be lighting their famous Christmas tree. This 8-ton, 72-foot Norway spruce will be lit with 30,000 lights, energy-efficient lights, and it will be followed by performances by Henry Connick Jr., Jamie Foxx, and Beyonce Knowles.
Someone who also will be doing something for the tree is Britney Spears, who performed on Good Morning America yesterday morning to help promote her new album, Circus, which is in stores now. In front of thousands of screaming fans, she performed 2 songs, Circus, the title track, and her #1 single, Womanizer. She also announced that there will be a tour kicking off in in March of 2009, and will start in her home state of Louisiana, more specifically in the town of New Orleans. Her sons and her mom cheered her on as she performed for a crowd of crazed fans, and she also got to celebrate her 27th birthday yesterday with the crew at Good Morning America.
She's 27 already.
Yes, she is.
Wow.
10 years in the business.
Wow. But that means she started when she was around 15 or 16. Wow. Coming back towards campus news right now, we have UAlbany sports coming up this weekend on Saturday. UAlbany football will take on Jacksonville in its 2008 Gridiron Classic. Now the season is over. They play this game against the Pioneer League winner, I believe it is. So it should be a great game to see. I hope you all can get down to University Field and check it out. We have UAlbany men's basketball in action also on Saturday after the football game. The UAlbany basketball team on a 5-game winning streak takes on crosstown rival Siena College. The location of the game is at the Times Union Center, and you can buy your tickets at Copies Plus, and we hope to see you at that game. It should be great. One last thing going on is on Friday, UAlbany volleyball will take on Stanford University in the first round of the NCAA tournament at 7 o'clock p.m. in Stanford. We wish them the best of luck and hope they come out with a win.
So in more campus news, some people have heard about the plans to make a new campus center, and the rumors are true. At last night's SA town hall meeting, a couple of people came to talk to the student groups about some of their ideas for the new campus center. Some of these ideas include a wellness fitness center, recreation and interactive gaming room, a ITS Commons which would have computers, a new food court and dining area, a Vitroon or themed dining area, specialty cafe, student organizations where all of them would be in the same place, student services center, a new ballroom, meeting rooms, a new bookstore, and a retail center. And they actually are thinking of it. They have a final report that's going to be done in about 6 months, and they were actually able to ask a lot of student groups for our point of views, and so we got to discuss what we felt would be good for our new campus center.
All right, it's getting colder outside slowly, and that means it's flu season, everybody. So everybody needs to watch out, make sure they stay healthy. There is another flu vaccine out there, as they come up with one every year. A couple of numbers related to the flu that might sway your opinion on whether to get the vaccine or not. 200,000 people are hospitalized every year due to the flu, and almost 36,000 people die due to flu-related complications. The vaccine this year is said to be about 70 to 90% effective on the general population, but I don't know. It's a matter of preference whether you want the vaccine or
I
not.
never
Right?
knew the flu was that bad. Those numbers are like outrageous.
I didn't either.
Well, I got my flu vaccine.
I did.
How was it?
Wasn't that bad? I've gotten it every year.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten the flu yet.
I mean, I hear this vaccine uses 3 different strains of inactive flu virus, so hopefully it's getting better and better.
Absolutely.
It's up in the air.
So in more entertainment news, there's a movie coming out featuring Oscar winner Adrian Brody and multi-Grammy Award winner Beyonce Knowles called Cadillac Records. And it basically tells the tale of the record label that helped launch the careers of Etta James and other famous singers.
Just a little side note, coming up tomorrow morning on Wake Up Albany, Serendipity will be joining our hosts to promote their upcoming show. Serendipity, if you don't know, is the all-female a cappella group on campus. And I don't know if you've heard any of their songs, but they're rather amazing, I think would be the word.
Yeah, they're really good.
They also play at Acapella Fest, which is sponsored by Middle Earth.
And don't the Earth Tones do that too?
Yes, they do, and some other groups from RPI come and perform too. And all of the money that's made goes to a scholarship. So you can check that out next spring.
Okay. I guess that's all the time that we've got for today. So I'm Todd Schlegel,
I'm Melissa Lefcourt.
And I'm Jasmine Lassiter.
and this has been your news.